Hi guys, last week, I think it was Wednesday morning, I was done my workout. So in my facility here, I've got about 3,500 square foot of nice gym that I worked my butt off for a lot of years to have. So I've had this for about 7 years, and I love it. So what happens is I get here in the morning, and the first thing I do is I start working out. And well, that's not true. First thing as I do is I convince myself to start working out, because as much as I tell you that get up and get moving, it's a natural thing. It's not. It's a habit that has to be created. And I said a vlog last week that if you starting, like stop quitting and start starting, right? And that's the first thing. Is when I get in here, it's like, easy to procrastinate, easy to get out of line. And so what I have to do is I just get my stuff going and I start moving. Once I get my first few steps or first movements going, then I'm good to go for a good hour and a half. And that's what I did. So on the Wednesday last week, when I was done, I walked out. So if I walk out of my door here, there's about 3 steps, and then I go out to the lobby of the arena, and there's rinks there. That's where I train the players on the ice. So in the lobby that day, there's 3 dads and one lady out there talking. So of course they know me a little bit, and one dad goes, "Hey Andy, did you just work out?" Because it was 6:30 in the morning. I was done. I was leaking like crazy, and I was anyways, I was going to the bathroom, and he says, "Did you just work out?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh my God." He goes, "Like, how do you do that at 6:30 in the morning?" And I'm like, so just my natural answers were just, "Hey bud, I have to, man. If I don't do this, I won't be able to skate. My body will literally fall apart. If I fall apart, I don't get to feed my family. And it'll hurt too much." And I said, "I've got these guys that I'm coaching every day. Whether it's the pro guys, I have to keep up, show them, have to have energy, have to be able to deal with them, skate with them, pass with them, and have the energy to talk to them. With the young guys, it's the same thing. The more energy I have, and the more in shape I am, and the better that I physically look, and the more that I move, the more respect I have from them. And the other thing is inspiration to them. Like if they see me do something, seeing is believing a lot of the time. So if they can see me do something, when I'm telling them something and they see me do it, then they believe it and they understand that they could do it. And some of these kids will look and they go, "Okay, wow, if Coach Andy could do it, we could do it." And so that's my professional life. But in my personal life, I want to feel good. I know that this gives me energy. I know that my wife appreciates that I work out, because she's going there. That's my husband, not, "Oh my God, that's my husband." My son looks at me every day, and he knows that I work out. He knows that I read. He knows that I do all these things to make myself better so that I'm an example from him. And as a coach, that's what we need to do. Because make no mistake, when guys are looking at you, your kids are looking at you, your players are looking at you, if you're lethargic and you don't have energy and you present yourself like who gives a rip, then they lose respect from you. So if you can get in the habit of doing things and to create more energy, you're going to gain a lot more respect from your players and your wife and your life. So going back to the conversation those guys had, it makes me sad. It makes me sad because at what point, like I can tell you the honest to goodness truth, I'm going to be 50 years old in 9 months, so I'm or less, I don't know, can't do math. But I'm going to be 50 years old, and I honest to goodness have felt better every year with my ups and downs, because of business and all these different things, but I've always felt great. And I'm not just talking physically, I'm talking about business, I'm talking about mentally, I'm talking about every aspect of my life, because I made decisions to do that. So my question is, when I looked at these guys asking the questions and cracking jokes about how they couldn't do it and all that stuff, it's like, it's sad. It's sad because at what age, they're at least 5 years younger than me, but what age do you sit there and say, "I give up. I give up on my job. It's good to pay the visa. That's it. I'm fine. I don't have debt. I'm married, and this is the best that she's going to get. I had my kids. I'm the boss. You guys just do what I say, not what I do." What age is it that a guy looks at himself and says, I'm 37 years old. I think I'm going to put a bad sweater on and some socks with my sandals. Like what age? Like what happens? So I'm encouraging you, coaches, dads out there, to just create some energy. Like it's sad to me when I had that conversation, because people very easily go into becoming average and settling for what they have. And you know what? There's a heck of a lot of people that make a lot more money than me. And there's a heck of a lot more people that are in better shape than me. And but I know this is that if you keep growing, you just keep getting better. You're going to enjoy your life a heck of a lot more than just settling for being an average guy, making excuses, getting together with your buddies and, kind of joking around with me. You can't affect me because I built a crust. Like there's nothing that can affect me. But these guys are like joking around about how they couldn't do it and how I'm crazy. And it's like, no. See, I know for a fact, like if I get hit by a bus right now, I've lived my life to the fullest, and it fires me up. And I've left my son and the kids that I train with a legacy that an inspiration and affected their lives. And that's what this is all about. And so I'm just encouraging coaches, dads, players, whatever, don't get complacent. Get uncomfortable a little bit, stretch yourself, push yourself, and have a great life so you can be proud of it. Thank you.